Can you tell us what happened in 1979? How come did Iran become a world problem?
The clergy was already very much present in Iran from ancient times and during the whole of the constitutional period. They had positions in the Majlis, they had positions in justice, they had positions in the whole of the society. They were, for instance, very big landowners. And what I think was really the new factor was the transformation of a reactionary ideology, obscurantist, backwarded, into something revolutionary, global, totalitarian. And this was done through, I would say, the major influence of Maududi. 1963 is the most important date in the formation of the ideas of Khomeini. In 63, he was to be exiled. He denounced the Shah because the Shah was giving rights to women. The Shah was also wanting to make an agrarian reform. He could not allow this to happen. This was putting in question the power of the clergy. And then in Mecca, he met Maududi, and this was tremendously important for him to change his mind from a reactionary vision into something revolutionary. Up to 63, no one can ever see or hear Khomeini saying we have to replace the Shah in the command of Iran. After 63, he starts to equate the issue. And of course, it is not only Maududi. There is a very strong link with the whole of the Muslim Brotherhood network. All of the most important Shia, radical Shia terrorist groups, for instance, they get in close connection. They go to Cairo, they have conferences together, they translate most of the Muslim Brotherhood works are translated by the present leader of Iran, Khamenei, that succeeded Khomeini. That became the heart of the Khomeini message. And if one looks at the Iranian constitution, there are full periods of the vision of Islam in the world, of jihad, that are exactly alike what Maududi wrote back in 1927 in his book Jihad and Islam, that really set the vision of this modern jihadism. I do think that modern jihadism is different from old jihadism. Old jihadism was not good. For instance, during the 19th century, and this is not known for most of the people, the Yazidis were treated fundamentally the same way that they were treated in the 21st century by ISIS. There were excursions from fanatic Muslim leaders, Wahhabis. Some of them were actually not even Arab, were Kurdish, that slaughtered the people, kidnapped the women, and did fundamentally the same thing. If you want a sort of colonial expansion into this area where the Yazidis were really dominating, to a certain extent worse than what was done, but the same kind of thing that the Europeans did in Africa, in America, in a lot of other places.